The green flag is out, and the Napa truck is hard on the gas. Ron Hornaday leads them down to turn number 1.
We'll see how quickly these guys want to try to get to the inside. Rich Bickle's caught on the outside. He's already lost 3 or 4 positions.
Jack Sprague makes the move there in the Quaker State truck, number 24, and gets past Bickle. 2x2 racing deep in the field.
These guys want to get to the inside as quick as they can. You've got about the first 12 trucks already single file. And the guys on the outside are just looking for a hole, begging somebody to give them some room and let them in.
What a great jump Ron Hornaday got in the Napa truck to get ahead of Boris Said, the outside pole winner. Qualifying was very, very tough this weekend here at Bristol. Underway, and there is Rich Bickle.
I think Rich Bickle's had some sort of a problem. He's about 10, 12 car lengths behind Jack Sprague in the 24 truck. He may be holding up Tammy Jo Kirk in the 7 truck, but there's some sort of a problem with Rich Bickle.
The lovable sponsorship for Tammy Jo Kirk. Of course, she came in from the NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series, and Rich Bickle definitely slower than the front 10 trucks. He is dropped back as Dan Press there is on the inside. Mike Bliss to the outside in the 2 truck.
You saw Dan Prescott on the inside and
and Bliss is in the wall on the front straightaway. The number 2 truck slides up to the turn, and the yellow flag is out. 3 trucks crashing, 4 trucks now, as Kenny Allen in the number 65 also hard into the wall, as many of those trucks tried to slow up to avoid Mike Bliss.
You see that a lot, especially at a place like Bristol, Ray. The initial wreck happened, and then all the guys in the back, one guy slows down, the other guy can't quite get slowed down, and he runs in the back of him. We had 4 trucks involved in the wreck after the fact.
Mike Bliss hit the wall very hard on the front straightaway, right about the exact same location that he hit it last year and got up on his side.
Here he is. He's caught on the outside. He got a little bit loose off the corner. He overcorrected the thing, turned back into the wall, and I think it cut down the right front tire. That's where they're in the pits right now, changing the right front tire.
So trouble for Mike Bliss and the Team ASE truck here, number 2. And they're looking at the right rear there, Phil. Maybe some damage.
You notice the cement mark from the right rear, so he definitely got on the wall with the right rear, too. That could have been the rear end housing, could have been a trailing arm. So we'll have to see what happens to see if they can get Mike Bliss back on the racetrack.
4th in the points coming in here, just 60 points back, so it is desperately important for him to get back in the race, but he has lost a lap.
I don't know if they made him stay in the pits because he changed the right front tire. I don't know if that was a penalty or if he just took that much time to change that.
3-time winner last season, Mike Bliss, in trouble early here at Bristol. Inside right now, we've got the camera, and we'll take a look at what Mike Bliss saw.
Here he is going down the backstretch, going in turn 3 on the outside. Here he is, he's back in the throttle hard.
Dan Press on the inside in the Spears truck, and boy, he just got it a little bit loose.
There he saw the truck getting loose, and he turned right to catch the thing, and it turned right back into the outside wall.
So Mike Bliss brings out the first caution here at Bristol Motor Speedway, lap 7, and we'll be back with more racing in the Loadhandler 200 after this. Running. Ron Hornaday Jr. in the Napa truck has opened up a huge lead over Boris Said here at Bristol. Welcome back, folks. We were under caution just moments ago for Mike Bliss as he made contact with the front stretch wall. And we are wondering what exactly is going on with Rich Bickle in the diehard truck in the number 17. Well, Larry Rice is caught up with Barry Dodson, the crew chief for Mike Bliss.
Barry, did Mike say what happened out there? Mike say?
I can't hear you. Something about that 75 truck and us in Bristol. We seem to always get together. He was all over the place, and we were a lot faster. We tried to go the outside, and he ran us up in the wall. We'll just try to get it fixed. I think right now it's got a broken shock.
Okay, there you have it. They think they've got a broken shock.
And Butch Miller has spun going down the back straightaway. The officials taking a look at it, but Butch is back underway. So apparently no caution flag, and Butch Miller in trouble in the Orleans sponsor, number 20.
I'll tell you, that was an awfully tough break for Jimmy Smith's Mike Bliss's truck. Jimmy, they had the fastest truck in practice prior to qualifying. He bottomed out qualifying, didn't get a very good start. He was really fast today on long runs, and he's had trouble. We got trouble on the backstretch.
A couple of cars trucks, I should say. Doug George in the number 12 car has made contact with the inside wall. And also Tony Roper, I believe. Boy, he really hit it hard.
for you, sure did. I tell you, he's on the Power Rangers truck. He needs a little bit of, I tell you, that was a tough break for Doug George. Now his truck's on fire. You can see right now he's stunned, but at least he's on the inside. The emergency crew is already there.
There, on top of that, to get the fire out of the number 12 truck, Doug George needs to get out of the cockpit. You're right, he hit the wall pretty hard. I think it shook him up.
He hit real hard. You could tell he was shaken up.
So things can happen in a hurry here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we have seen that definitely be the case. The fire continuing underneath the engine compartment of the number 12. Safety crews on the scene there, and Doug George is out of the truck.
Randy Renfrow was also involved in the 41 truck. Ironically, Jimmy Smith with Ultra Wheels also helps him. So Jimmy's 2 trucks that he's involved with have had trouble already tonight.
Yeah, I need to correct myself here, folks. It was not Tony Roper. That was Randy Renfrow that was involved there, but those trucks all have continued. But it looks like the night is done for the number 12 team. Well, you may be wondering why we got to such a fast start here at Bristol. All afternoon they have been talking about possible showers in the area, and NASCAR said, let's get this truck race started right away. Make sure we get past the halfway point here. It looks pretty clear over top of Thunder Valley right now.
It's a beautiful night for racing here. It's cooled off. It was extremely hot during the day. Let's look at this. We've got the tail end of this crash. There you see Doug George is already in the wall. Here comes Randy Renfrow. He just spun in just a little, maybe some minor damage, but you can tell that Doug George is stunned right now because he looks like he never put his foot on the brake.
He hit it so hard that it knocked the windshield out of the truck, so that's the kind of impact, and drove the left front tire all the way in. We're going to take a break. Larry Rice is on his way to check up on Doug George, and we'll update you on his condition when we get back.